Imagine this. It's 5:30 a.m. Your alarm blares, jolting you out of a deep sleep. You groan, wanting nothing more than to hit snooze and sink back into your warm, comfortable bed. But you know you set that early alarm for a reason. Perhaps that reason is an early morning workout, or maybe it's just to get a head start on the day. Yet the allure of those extra few minutes of sleep is incredibly tempting. It's a universal struggle, this battle with self-discipline. It's not just about waking up early, it also extends to maintaining a diet, sticking to your exercise regimen, or even completing a project before the deadline. It's a common issue we all grapple with, a thread that binds us in our shared human experience. But what if this struggle isn't as insurmountable as it seems? What if there's a path that can lead us to victory over our own self-discipline? Sound familiar? Don't worry, you're not alone. But what if we told you that there's a way to conquer these struggles with self-discipline? Enter Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy that's all about self-control, resilience, and becoming a better human. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what we can control and what we cannot, encouraging us to focus our energy on the former. This philosophy champions the idea of self-mastery, a crucial component of self-discipline. Stoicism and self-discipline are intertwined. The Stoics believe that discipline is not a form of punishment. Instead, it's a pathway to freedom. It's a tool to harness our thoughts, actions, and reactions, offering us the power to shape our lives in meaningful ways. By practicing discipline, we become masters of our own minds rather than being slaves to our impulses. Stoicism reminds us that discipline is about making choices that align with our values, even when they're not the easiest or most comfortable. It's about choosing long-term satisfaction over short-term gratification. So how can you apply Stoic principles to build self-discipline? Let's dive in. Firstly, know thyself. This ancient Greek maxim is at the heart of Stoicism. It's a call for self-awareness, a fundamental step towards building self-discipline. Consider your strengths and weaknesses, recognize your triggers. This understanding will empower you to create a plan for self-improvement. It's about knowing where you stand and where you need to go. Every journey of transformation begins with self-awareness. So start by taking some time each day to reflect on your actions and thoughts. You might be surprised by what you discover. Secondly, Stoics believe in focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. This wisdom beckons us to live in the present moment, to concentrate on the actions and reactions within our grasp. It's not about controlling the world, but rather about mastering our own mind. By doing so, we can alleviate stress and bolster our self-discipline. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed, take a deep breath and focus on what you can control. It's a small step, but it can make a big difference. Lastly, Stoics teach us to embrace discomfort, practice patience, and live according to nature. Let's unpack that. Embracing discomfort is about stepping out of your comfort zone. It's about willingly accepting challenges and hardships as a part of life and growth. It's in these uncomfortable moments that we build resilience, a key ingredient in the recipe for self-discipline. Next, we have practicing patience. In a world that demands instant gratification, patience can often be a tough virtue to master. However, by practicing patience, we learn to stay calm, focused, and composed, even in the face of adversity. This not only enhances our decision-making abilities, but also boosts our self-discipline. Finally, living according to nature. This does not mean living in a forest, but aligning our actions with our values, being true to ourselves. It's about understanding our strengths, weaknesses, passions, and fears, and living a life that reflects our true nature. Remember, these practices aren't about achieving perfection. They're about making small, consistent improvements every day. So, what have we learned today? Well, we've taken a deep dive into the struggle with self-discipline, acknowledging that it's a universal battle we all face. We've explored the principles of Stoicism, a philosophy that champions mastery over oneself and embraces the natural order of life. We've learned that knowing oneself is a cornerstone of self-discipline. It's about understanding our strengths, weaknesses, and triggers. We've also discovered the importance of controlling what we can, a Stoic principle that teaches us to focus our energy on what's within our realm of influence. Lastly, we've considered three crucial pieces of Stoic advice: embracing discomfort, practicing patience, and living according to nature. These teachings guide us towards becoming resilient, patient, and in tune with our natural selves. Stoicism isn't a quick fix, but it's a powerful tool for building self-discipline. So, why not give it a try? After all, the only thing standing in your way is you.